If you've been following, you know that I've been in Texas with my son to attend DreamCon. I haven't been posting too much because I don't want TikTok to confuse me with a anime fan. So I'm a mom. I'm just out here shadowing him the whole weekend. So this is Friday. We woke up early, and he was super excited. So we went to grab breakfast. They had a spread. When I tell you, it was so many options. So I opted for a bowl of oatmeal and some pineapples and some bacon, which I barely ate because after that oatmeal, it did it for me. The oatmeal was really, really good. So we went upstairs. We got registered on Thursday because we came in a day early. So when we got up there, we skipped all that line and just, to go find something to do. Again, I was following that boy around like his shadow the whole weekend because I'm not into animes, and I didn't want to post too much about it because I didn't want TikTok to confuse me with an anime fan. But that was the line down there, guys. I don't know if you got to see it. Again, like I said, I'm following him around. This is me all weekend. He's a few steps ahead of me, and I'm just behind him being silly. So we headed in. I got to post some content for my real estate page, and then we went back downstairs to kind of mingle in with the crowd. It was so many people, so many people. Now day two, I mean, we got so much done on day one that I really barely got. I don't want to post too much of it, but this is my day two outfit. This right here, I actually enjoyed it. These black filmmakers or anime filmmakers, I guess. I mean, it was really good. I had no idea what the whole, hype was about, but I can appreciate the editing work. The budget they were working with, it was actually very good work. Very, very good work. Now, we stood in line to see this guy that my son and 20,000 people were obsessed about. We also saw this girl who he was obsessed about too. The line to see this girl right here and the line to see this guy right here was just so long, so long. Berlizzi, apparently his name is. And he was really nice. Like, Chris was super hyped to see him. And I mean, he welcomed him, did a little video with him. Super cool dude. And I've seen him on my son's computer. I've walked in his room before and see him on YouTube, see him watching him on YouTube or watching him play games. So I recognize his face. But when I tell you, it was a lot of people waiting to see this dude, like the amount of money I'm hearing that he's making, and I mean, the way everybody screamed when he walked in that room was unreal. We waited on the line for like an hour, and that line was super long. But anyway, after that, we went to do some shopping. Then walking down the hall, he was meeting more people that he recognized. They even recognized his game name or screen name or whatever. Like, they really were like, "Oh my God, are you really such and such? Yeah, nice to meet you, man. Let's take a picture together." It was really cool watching him in his element. Like, I felt like I was so out of my element, but he was in his, and I was there for it. Like, the way he connected with, like-minded people, the way he was kind of like, he wanted to take pictures with the people he knew. Like, he knew this guy apparently, they chatted or played together online before. And that was just two of so many people. Like, he kept just stopping people, and they actually recognized who he was. And then the second day, he had a sweater on that everybody liked, and they kept on stopping him to take a picture with him because of that sweater. Anyway, but here, that's we stopped because it was so much going on, like the screaming and yelling, like the commotion. We were like, okay, what's going on? So apparently they were ranking animes, and so these guys were there, like, so I mean, it was a whole thing. It was a vibe. And here's Chris, arguing with these guys about which anime is the best, which one should be ranked first. He was in his element. Like, if you're a mom and you're struggling to connect with your teenager, like, you'll understand what this meant for me. Like, I spent the whole weekend watching him in his element. Like, and my kid is everything to me when it comes to making sure he's proud of himself and find his place in this world. How I embrace, his style. I embrace the things that he's into. He's such a good kid. It's so easy to love him. It's so easy to support him. And so this weekend was just everything for me. I was bored out of my mind because I don't care for anime. But anytime we spent together, we got to talk. We got to hang out in our room together. We got to see Texas for the first time together. I had never been to Texas, so that was like a thing we can share now. But it was awesome. It was everything. I got to connect with my kid And if anime is what we had to do, a convention is what we had to do, so be it. I really enjoyed it. But anyway, so these guys were super into this. When I tell you it was a thing, like the vibe, the energy was just so much. So eventually later we got hungry. I went to Whole Foods. Let me tell you how it was super expensive to eat. And so after spending $65 per entree for the first 2 days, the third day I went to Whole Foods, got us a salad and some rotisserie chicken. I got to see Kevin on stage, and then right here, that's me showing you guys my outfit. This was the last day. We went for a walk. Sunday, there wasn't much to do at the convention, so we went for a walk, and then when we got back on the way to, we were thinking about doing an escape room. Then on the way to the escape room, we found this restaurant, and the food was amazing. It was way less expensive than the hotel. I think we spent whatever that receipt said, I don't remember, but we spent so much less, and the options were endless. The food was so good. Everything we had was amazing, and the weather was good. It was not raining. It wasn't too hot, so we went out again, walked around a little bit, and then we checked out around 1 p.m. to be stuck at the airport for 4 more hours. We didn't make it home till 2 o'clock in the morning